Good morning. It rained, and all of a sudden, all of the drought concerns are gone, and now I'm afraid we aren't going to get back in the fields until way later than we should. But anyway, we had about 1.6 inches of rain here last night, about an inch at our farm in Berkey, which is fantastic. So, no tillage work today, let's say that. I've got some more chemicals to unload here, so we're gonna get that done, and then we'll figure out what else is going on. Three shuttles here. This one is my zinc. If you've been following along or you watched my live stream the other day, you'll know that we had some issues with some starter stuff, and I got my own zinc to put in, and that's it. Had a few boxes we had to get to. The other two chemicals here are bean herbicides, Broad-X and Prefix. So that is all of the chemicals from one of our suppliers. We do have a little bit coming from another source yet, but yeah, we're getting a pile here. Brr, it's cold out there. 42 degrees, windy today, so look who's here. Brock, the internet thinks I should fire you. All right, we got to figure out what's going on today. I got like 1,000 things to do, but I don't know which order to do them, and yeah, so we're going to figure that out here. Since it's raining and seed treating has become a quick priority here, it's been fairly warm, so things have warmed up quite a bit, but I've decided it's time to fire up the heater. So I had Brock fill up my propane tank, and well, away it goes. That'll keep it warmer in here, just to help get them beans warmed up. The reason is because we can't treat beans that are cold. The treatment won't stick and won't cover them very well. We need them to be at least 40 degrees. I should see if I got a thermometer down here and stick one in and see what we got. So I'll just throw a little heat in here to help keep things warm while it's sort of cool outside. Okay, I've got some errands to run and stuff here this morning, so Brock is going to work on this seed tender. This was down in my seed warehouse there, so the motor needs the oil changed, it needs greased, we probably need to charge the battery, and just check everything out, make sure that it's running all right. So he's going to work on that while I'm gone, and then, yeah, we'll see him when I get back. Here's one of the fields we did yesterday. Soaked it up really nice. Everything still looks great. I think we did the right thing. Okay, I'm back. We've got the boys here again because Brock is working on that seed tender and our Polaris four-wheeler, getting those serviced up. We've got to get this tractor to the dealership, so it's not ideal taking them with me, but it's what I've got to do right now. So Brock's going to come pick us up in a little bit, and we'll get this up to them so they can fix that engine dampener, change that, and figure out what's going on with the fan drive on it. We made it, boys. And look, they still got that wrong color green tractor. All right, we're just gonna park this over here behind their shop. We'll go in and tell them that it's here and what needs to be done to it. And Brock should be here. Okay, we are back at the farm. Rylan is cleaning up the dirt piles. Thanks, bud. Brock's servicing our four-wheeler here that has admittedly been a little bit neglected. It's been a few years since we've done much to it because, well, once we got the Gator, we stopped using it very much, so we didn't put a lot of miles on it. But changing the oil in the engine and all the gearboxes, axles, all that stuff, greasing it, new air filter, all that good stuff. So that will be good to go probably for the next 5 years now. Okay, we're going to take a quick Gator ride down to my seed warehouse to check on our heater. Make sure everything's okay down there. Well, it's running at a slightly reduced rate, we'll call it. Tank's freezing up, but that's okay. It is pretty warm in here. It actually feels pretty good. Where's that thermometer? Over here on the wall, I've got a thermometer, 60 degrees. Considering it's 40 outside, that's pretty good. All right, so we brought the Gator inside, and we found the tricycle that's too small and a scooter over there. We are done with this seeder since we got our clover seed done. So I can take that out of here and get the gator back to somewhat normal. This is ready to come out. Can you lift it out of here?
It's too big.
It's what? No, you mean I have to do it? We better unplug it before we break the wires.
Ow.
Yeah, pull.
For what?
Oh, come on.
For what?
The whole thing, it's all got to come out. Ugh.
I can't.
Oh, man. What about you? I suppose. Watch out. Slide it down.
You're strong, Daddy. You're strong.
I'm strong.
Yeah.
We got it. Okay. Well, we got that cedar out. I put those, I got to tighten these ones up. Those bolts back on the inside. And now we got to put our tailgate on. Don't we, boys? Yeah. They've taken my power tools. Anyway, that is done. We got the tailgate back on. So I have something else that I want to do to this. You guys remember last year when we were doing a lot of irrigation and using the gator to run back and forth to the irrigation field, and it was super dark, and I said, I'm going to put some lights on that gator this winter. Well, I got some lights, and I say that way because, well, I ordered a 2-pack, and they shipped me one. But the other one is on its way, so we can get a wire harness installed and get these lights mounted up, and they're gonna be bright.
Another one?
Okay, well, here's my light that I bought. They are super bright. My original plan was to mount in this hole, but it doesn't quite clear the radius, so there's some holes in the side of this bracket. We'll just use them. It'll be fine. So we've got that. We just need to get some wires run. I bought the wire harness to go with it that has 2 plugs, and it's got a switch and a relay built into it, so we'll get that put on. Okay, so the wire harness that I got, you have to run back to the battery, which happens to be under the passenger seat, so we've got that in here. There's a fuse, there's a relay, and then there are the 3 wires that go up, 1 to each light, 1 to the switch, and this little spot below the, yeah, she's getting pretty packed full of wires. We've run a lot of things through there, so anyway, we come up under the hood here, up through here. We go to 1 light, which I don't have yet. We come over here, go back under there to where I put the switch, and then to the other light, which I have mounted there. I need to zip tie that wire up a little bit better. But that I got tightened down. I put the switch over here because, well, this switch bank is already full, and that was the last spot I had. If I add anything else, we'll have to put in another switch box somewhere, or maybe mount something up here for some roof lights or something. But watch this. Oh, it's bright. Let's see. So these are the factory lights. Bam. Yeah. Imagine that with 2 of them now. Factory, 1 bright one. Cool. And I even got the switch. It's a lighted switch, so when it's on, this side lights up. When it's off, this side is always on with the key. Impressive, if I do say so myself. So, all right, now I got to put it back together. Rylan and Brayson went out to work with Grandpa in the wood shop, so they're shop vacuuming up all of his sawdust for him. I probably need to go rescue him. What are we doing, boys?
We're cleaning.
You got all Grandpa's sawdust cleaned up yet? You haven't got it all yet?
Gotta get that board out of there.
What are you doing with that board, Brayson? Oh. So Dad's well, he built himself some planters, and now he's got a greenhouse top. Look at this. Look at this. It's double layered out of interior and outside. You'll be able to grow stuff in January out there.
That's right. I gotta get my radishes started.
Radishes, there you go. All right. Uh-oh, we're getting ears now. That's probably a bad idea, boys. Slug up the sawdust. He had to get a bin to dump it all in. All right, anyway, this project is pretty well done. When I get my other light, it's just a matter of mounting it and plugging it in. Everything else is already there, so should be pretty easy to do. And now we'll be able to see when we're irrigating this summer. All right, I think that's gonna be it for today. It's time for me to go home. Before I go though, I have a question. For all of you guys that were commenting on yesterday's video that I need a Yankum rope, I wanna know why. Is it because all the other ag YouTubers have them and that's what they use, so you guys think they're the best because they get paid to use them? Or have you actually used one and want to tell me that it's good? Because here's the thing that I have against them. They're a kinetic energy rope. That is a terrible idea for pulling out stuck equipment. The last thing I want is somebody to get all rammy and slack a rope and then bang into it and stretch it trying to get it to pull. I want a slow, steady, solid pull. I don't want my rope to stretch. A cable would be better, or you know, a non-kinetic energy rope. I can see that. I'm not saying we don't need something better than what we've had. I was doing a little research on chains today, and turns out the grade 70 3/8 chain that we were using, it's not great. I do have some big toe straps that I probably should have taken, but I didn't really think about that at the time. Let me go out here and find them. They're on the forklift out here. I was just curious what they're rated at, but they probably would have been better. I have little confidence in those of you telling me that I could put a Yankum rope on there and had that out in 15 minutes. I call BS on that because something else would have broken. That thing was not coming out easy, and here's the kicker, right? Do you know how much a properly sized Yankum rope would cost? Because we looked it up today. Brock did. With the proper shackles and the rope to get that, it would cost me over $2,000 for something that I may or may not use once a year at best. Or I can just take the 2 hours and do what I did. That one's a little frayed. Probably not good. This rope right here, somewhere on it, it says what it's rated at. Let's find it. Those are only 10,000 pound rated, so marginally better than the chains. They wouldn't have the snap back issues. I probably should have gotten those and taken them. My bad. But anyway, point being, $2,000 for a rope that I will almost never use. No. I'll take the 2 hours. Like, no. Also, I probably should have warned Brock about that spot. In my defense, I really thought there was grass this tall, and it was quite obvious that you couldn't go through it, because that's what it usually is. Somebody mowed it last fall. That's the problem.
No.
Anyway, we're going home. So,
What if we park those tractors?
Those tractors will be fine. Thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you had a good week watching. We got a lot done. We ended up doing over 1,500 acres of tillage this week. And, yeah, it was a good week. So we got some nice rain. Everything's good. We are taking the weekend off. We've got a lot going on tomorrow and stuff. So I will see you guys again on Monday. And thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. If you have any questions and comments, leave them down below. Can you say bye, boys? Yeah, they're eating their chicken nuggets.